Hi, everybody.
Hello there.
I'm Jerry.
And I'm Linda, and this is Gizmo.
We're the Newcomers. Hey, look at Gizzy. Doesn't he look great?
Yeah.
He's feeling good. He's even got some great jokes for you later. By the way, I'm wearing a shirt that somebody sent in. It's weird being the same age as old people. I have no idea who sent that. If you send us anything, which we really enjoy, put your name in there and your phone number and address and all
We'd
that.
like to properly thank you.
Yeah, we'd like to get back with you. But I do feel that way, don't you?
Yeah, we're living with old people.
My 50th reunion. Is that right?
Yeah, it's coming up in October.
Is in October?
Yeah.
Bunch of old people.
Bunch of old people. How many of them still have their hair?
Well,
you do. Jerry still has his hair.
Do I or do I not? That's a big topic of discussion. Huh? Is that real? Or
That's
is it,
real. It's gorgeous.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Hey, Gizmo, speaking of him, you know, last week we got a stroller. We've been strolling him around. And we're keeping him in a little, what do you call it thing?
A dog run.
Well,
And it's a playpen.
yeah, it's a kid's playpen.
Yeah.
And we'll leave, you know, we'll go for a couple hours and we keep him in there so he can run around a little bit. And he likes it. So
Yeah. We don't let him run loose in the house while we're gone. No, that's a little dangerous.
I bought him some, what do you call that thing?
Doggy diapers.
No, it's not really a diaper, is it?
Yes.
It's a cloth thing with Velcro you put around.
It's washable. It's a reusable diaper. You go in it and then you sanitize
But he hasn't used it yet.
No.
I hope we never do. But anyway, he got all that. So
Yeah.
We tried it on him. It's a little tight.
It's everything on us is a little tight.
Everything we got getting tight.
Our family.
I'll tell you what. Okay.
Well, last week it was extremely hot. 101 degrees. The heat index was 107. I hope you all stayed cool inside and didn't have any effects from the weather. We did actually golf in that weather. And we were lucky because it rained while we were golfing and it was nice.
Oh, that's good luck.
Yeah, that was good luck.
If you don't believe, listen to this.
Right now, it's 101 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, expect a low of 79 degrees.
That's right. Alexa told us it was 101. I'll tell you, that's when you need
Saturday, August 19th, 2023.
He said, Alexa, stop.
Alexa's always listening. She's always listening.
Now we probably set theirs off too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was I saying? Oh, it usually never gets to 95, 96, or 97. Oh, got up to 101. So we'll wear 2-3 t-shirts a day.
Two times go the deodorant.
Yeah, take extra showers. So it's hot here in the summer. But you know what? Everybody we ask, everybody we know says that they would not go back to the cold weather.
Yeah, they'd rather stay
prefer
in the
the
hot
heat
than
to the cold.
shovel snow. Yeah.
On today's show, we're going to talk about the villages, peaches and cream, or gloom and doom.
And we'll take a look at our insurance bill.
Should you bring your dog if you come here on a lifestyle preview visit? We'll talk about the pros and cons of that.
And are noisy bars a problem in the villages?
All that and more. Hit it, Wally.
Send us your questions, we've got your answers. Jerry and Linda's Mailbag Monday.
Our viewer video this week is from George in Pennsylvania.
Jerry and Linda, hi. George Jensen here. My wife Eileen and I are looking to go down for our second lifestyle visit mid-August, so we should be there in just a few days. And we're kind of curious about the retention ponds and nature preserve areas. A good place to live or not, whether or not there's a lot of excess bugs and other things that just there that we probably wouldn't want to see. We are from New York. Wife doesn't really like bugs and don't want to have too much of a culture shock when we get down there. See you when we get there.
A lot of people are scared of bugs, George. You're not the only one. I know you're probably not afraid of them.
No.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? And to tell you the truth, at night, if we go outside, you can hear them, can't you? You can hear them trilling. That's a word I saw the other day.
Trilling.
Out in the marsh, the preserve.
Yeah, the preserve.
But here at our house, very few.
No.
Now, I told you at the beginning of the show, we did some landscaping. It's happening right now. I saw 2 roaches on a tree yesterday.
Yeah, yo.
But in our house, new. We hear about palmetto bugs, not a problem. Ants, not a problem.
Mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes will be if you're out at dark.
Occasionally.
If you're out at dark, you're going to get nailed by
Yeah.
mosquitoes. But it's much ado about nothing. Of course, we pay a service to come every month,
Yeah.
and they pump all these pesticides in our yard
Yeah.
and control that. So.
Yeah. Yeah. And they have a fogger truck that comes monthly or every other month or so. Anyway, and from the county, and it's great. I haven't heard them for a while.
He was afraid of culture shock, as he said. You know, he'd come here and it would be bugs everywhere, but
No.
it's just not that way.
No, it isn't. It isn't.
All right, last week, though, we had a viewer video. Do you remember that one? 2 teenage daughters had a question for us. But that's not the story. The story was they surprised their dad. Look at his reaction as they were on our show last week.
Sit in. Here you go.
That is pure excitement.
He made me laugh.
I'm sorry they didn't turn their camera the other way.
Yeah.
But you got the idea. He was thrilled. That's really
It
great.
was funny. It was a shock for him to see his kids on the TV, and oh my gosh, he laughed so hard. Oh.
I got an email from them today. They bought a home. It'll be on our shout outs in a
cool.
couple of weeks. So,
Amazing.
So congratulations to all of you.
This is from Julie. We may now be the only 3-generational family buying and living in 3 separate places in the villages. That is awesome.
3 separate generations living in different houses. That's the key.
That's neat. My son Chris and his wife Pam just closed on their house in Middleton. I live with my husband Bob in Citrus Grove, and my mom Christine lives in Newell.
There you go.
That's pretty cool.
You know, we have a lot of parents that live with their adult children here in the villages,
Right.
but there is all the way.
3
Yeah, really cool.
generations.
And
How
Middleton
nice.
makes that possible because
Yes.
there you can have parents and children
and
under 19.
children.
So good
Well,
deal.
Congratulations, Julie. What a nice thing to have.
Okay, here's the question I think you probably were looking forward to. This is from Joe Hubbard. He said, you can publish this on your weekly video if you want. I'm confused. On your videos, you say everything is peaches and cream, but on another channel, a rather different picture gets painted. He portrays a half hour of doom and gloom on his broadcasts. Is it really somewhere in the middle, or are things so radically different when viewed through a different set of eyes? Well, we're a big town. We have 140,000 people. And you know, we said that we have intergenerational families. So you've got some 80-year-olds with their 50-year-old children. You got some 70-year-olds with their 40-year-old children. Sometimes those children make the news. They move here because they can't support themselves. Of course, some of them can, but they move here and they get in trouble. And that's in, you know, the town newspaper, online newspaper. And that kind of promotes the perception that there's a lot of crime here in the villages. Not a lot of crime here in the villages. It's sensationalism sells. Did I say that right?
Yeah. But you know what? Peaches and cream, I think it's peaches and cream. I have never been any place that's so happy and so accommodating. I think it's beautiful. You feel happy because a place is beautiful. So I still think it's peaches and cream.
Well, now we've been here almost 5 years.
Yeah.
Can you believe it?
No.
And we're out all the time. You know, we're chasing down stories. And we've only seen one person get really out of line.
Yeah.
We were eating at Bluefin
Yes.
on the balcony,
Yes.
our patio.
Yes.
And some
Yeah.
guy was drunk. He came down the street and he was looking in golf cars. And anyway, the police had to take him in. That's the only one in 5 years.
Yeah.
No, we're not out late at night. You know, we're not out at midnight running around. You know, and that's going to lead to another question here in a little while. But yeah, we agree with each other this one time.
But Joe, why are you watching other channels?
Yeah, what's up with that, Joe?
This is from Cindy. I'm wondering about what or how many of the amenities do you regularly participate in? Have you tried a lot of them over the years? Thank you for all your info you put out each week. Amenities. Well, we use the rec centers. I do quite a bit. I go to the water aerobics at the couple of the different rec centers. I used to do walk-off pounds. I haven't done that for a while. I decided to go to the pool. It's a lot more fun for me. Stretching is in the rec centers. We've gone to play bocce. We do use the amenities here.
Yeah, she uses them a lot more than I do. I mean, you had two questions there. You said, how many do we use regularly?
Mm-hmm.
And then you said, how many have you tried? You know, I've tried
Participating.
not water aerobics.
Water volleyball.
Water volleyball. And I've tried pickleball. And we've done bocce and, golf. We played golf in a tournament the other day.
Yeah.
I tied for first place. My team was really good. I held our team back.
Oh.
I'm totally aware that we would have won if I had. We got in a scorecard playoff. You know what that is? That's stupid.
That's because you lost.
They go backwards on the scorecard until the team beats the other team, and we lost. They should have gone forward because we birdied holes 1, 2, and 3, or 1, 2, and 4. Yeah, but we've tried a lot of stuff. I've even been to stretching class with you before.
Did do that. That was a lot of fun for me.
We beat the
Watching him
drums.
do it.
The cardio drumming.
Cardio
There's a
drumming.
lot of things to do here.
There are so many amenities, and you can't even touch them all. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
All right. Tom and Janine write, my question to you is, have owners installed attic fans in the attic due to the hot temperatures in Florida? I know roofs are vented at the top, but the intent is to save the stored items from the excessive heat in the attic. Mm-hmm. There's a big business for attic cooling systems.
Right.
They have one that's thermostatically controlled. When your attic gets to a certain temperature. It'll kick open a vent and pump air out.
Right.
And there's some other types of turbines that they put up there to kind of expel the hot air. There's a really good company here that specializes in that stuff. But some people say it's a waste of money because it's only going to change it maybe 8 or 10 degrees. But maybe that's all you need, 8 or 10 degrees difference, because the garage gets hot.
Yeah, and they're saying if you notice you have to turn the air conditioning down or make it cooler in your house more, then you might want to check your attic for the insulation that's in there. And maybe it's compacted or whatever, and you need to have another replacement of the insulation.
Yeah, ours is deep. We have deep insulation, and our garage door is insulated.
That's a good
So
thing.
insulation is really, really, really important. In people's attic, there's often a 12 by 12, 10 by 10, I don't know, platform. It's reinforced. It's for you to store stuff. Before we moved in, the guy had table saws and all sorts of stuff up there, a lot of heavy stuff.
Yeah.
I'm kind of leery about putting too much really heavy stuff up
Yeah.
there, but what kind of things do you have in the attic?
Oh, we have our Christmas decorations. Those that aren't, we don't put any candles or anything like that. Nothing that will melt. But we do have about 5 or 6 bins of Christmas. We have, actually, Jerry has some lumber up there.
Lumber.
Yeah, he has some lumber. I have an extra stroller for grandchildren, and we haven't really used that yet. That may go in the yard sale. We really don't.
Car seats, booster seats,
Car seats, booster seats.
bicycle,
We have
golf
a
clubs.
crate for Gizmo if we fly with him. We have a little carrier for him up there. We used to have pictures. I put pictures in frames up there, and then I decided, I don't think so. Pictures that we didn't use here, and then we decided
No.
store them in the house under the beds. So
You've heard us say we had luggage up there for a year,
yeah, we do have luggage up there.
but we don't care about it.
No,
No,
it's
we
not
keep
the
our
good.
good luggage.
It's not the good stuff, and I don't know why we even have that luggage anymore up there. We probably
We
should
keep our money in it.
No, we don't. What money? We spend it on landscaping.
Oh boy.
So no, but really nothing really valuable up there.
Okay.
Yeah. This is from Karen, Bill, and King. We want to schedule a lifestyle visit. You said on previous shows that it's best to not bring your dog. He is part of our family. I guess you're talking about King. We want to make sure he likes it too. We will definitely bring him. Well, if you're set on bringing him, you're going to bring him, right? But I know Gizmo probably would have loved it. He would have loved it, but and seeing that little yard run around. But it's a different kind of a home. He would know it was different, but it kind of ties you down a little bit, I think. But to each his own. No. Jerry says don't bring him.
Leave your dog at home if you're coming for a lifestyle preview. I had 2 emails yesterday and the day before.
Okay.
People were coming, and both of them wanted information about what do we have to do? Does our dog have to have rabies vaccine? Does it have to
Yes.
blah, blah, blah?
Yeah.
And I told them, they want to go to the dog parks. They want to know what special permits or you don't need anything there.
Yeah.
But I told them, look, when you come for a lifestyle preview, you're probably going to go to a movie. You're probably going to tour some houses. Big thing, you're going to go for hours and hours in that golf cart.
Yeah, and at night you're going to go to this town square to see the
finish the
music.
golf cart. Let me
I'm
finish about the golf
sorry,
cart.
I'm ahead of myself.
That golf cart is a 2-seater. If you've got a dog, unless he's, a Chihuahua or something small, maybe Gizzy could do it. But when you get somewhere you want to go, you probably can't take the dog inside.
Yeah.
Restaurants don't let you bring dogs inside. If you eat on the patio,
Yeah.
but again, if it's 101 degrees, you don't want to eat on the patio, you're kind of restricted. So it's an important visit because when you leave here, you might have bought a house. So
Yeah.
you need all your brain and your focus and your concentration on what you're doing.
Yeah. So maybe if you want to bring the dog and you feel like you have to, that will be a case where you might want to rent for a month or so, or whatever. But a lifestyle visit, I don't think it's long. I don't think so.
Well, if you play golf, what you going to do? You're going to leave the dog in the
Pro shop.
Alden bungalows?
In the pro shop.
Say, hey,
y'all.
would you all mind watching
Would you
our dog
mind?
while
While we
we'll
play?
only be 4 hours. So don't take us wrong. We love dogs.
Yeah.
Love them. Love every kind of them. I think it's the greatest animal on the planet.
Yeah.
Maybe a dolphin.
No.
But either a dog or a dolphin.
Dolphin.
Yeah, dolphins are cool, aren't they?
You're funny.
Adam says he's always done his own car maintenance. Oil changes, tire rotations, etc. Are people living in the villages allowed to perform simple vehicle maintenance in their garage or driveway? Or is there an auto body shop type of area homeowners can use, including tools? That's a good idea, but there is not one of those that I know of.
No.
There's a wood shop that you could only dream about. Two of
Yeah,
them.
but you have to be a member.
Fabulous. And I understand there's no waiting list on that wood
Yeah.
shop.
No, but people do.
Okay, you can change your oil.
Mm-hmm.
You can do anything you want to your car in your driveway or in your home. Nobody monitors that, and there's no reason to. It's your home.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you're over there at 11 p.m., using air tools
Yeah,
and
yeah.
putting on your lug nuts and all that kind
Yeah.
of stuff, you're going to make your neighbors mad.
Yeah.
But if you exercise common sense and try to be a good neighbor,
Mm-hmm.
you can do woodworking in your garage. You can just use your table saws and all
Yeah,
that sort of stuff
sure.
during the daytime.
Yeah.
You can do all that.
Right.
But space is an issue here.
An issue, premium. This is from Nancy. Hi, I'm currently living in Tampa and I'm considering moving to the villages. I went on the website and see that they have a lot of bars and concerts. I'm a very quiet person and I like my peace and quiet. What area are these bars and concerts located? And are they very noisy? Well, bars and restaurants and concerts like that are at the squares. So that's really a little bit farther away from where your village would be, probably, unless you're living in the lofts, which is close. But you're not really near the bars. No.
The downtown squares will have like city fires, one in Brownwood. I think there's another city fire too. And then you've got Cody's Roadhouse and Gators, Dockside,
Yeah.
and places like that.
Yeah.
But honestly, those squares close down at 9 p.m.
Yeah.
And by 9:30, you're going to think you're in a ghost town.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, the first month we were here, I stood out in the driveway at 8:30 and I'm going, you don't see a golf cart, you don't see anybody in your neighborhood, and you think you're the only person in that neighborhood.
There aren't many bars. They're not like neighborhood taverns, where you're going to walk in and they're going to say, "Hey, Norm," it's
Yeah.
not like that.
No.
City Fire stays open a little later. They don't close at 9 o'clock.
No. Yeah,
And frankly, we're not down there, so I couldn't tell you how noisy it is. But there aren't any houses near the Brownwood Square.
No.
It has the Lofts Apartments maybe a couple hundred yards away
Right.
or more.
Yeah.
I've never heard of anybody being troubled by it.
Right. No. I think you're going to enjoy it. Give it a try.
Cheryl writes, I know you've had this question before, but I'm a little concerned about the insurance. Have you received your insurance bill for this year yet? And if you have, did it go up very much? I know you said your son's is very high, but does living in Central Florida make a difference in the premium? Cheryl, I sure hope so. I'm going to show you our statement. I don't know if it's a statement or a page from the policy, but it has our premium from this year. And I'm going to show you our specifications of that policy so you can kind of decide for yourself. We changed companies 3 years ago because we had Cabrillo Coastal.
Yeah,
and
that's right.
It had a big jump. And so we changed. And we have Progressive now. You can see it right there on your screen. Our premium for the entire year, which will be up in December, was $1,248. Okay, so what do we get for that? We have dwelling coverage of $390,000, other structures $7,800, personal property $273,000, loss of use $39,000, personal liability $300,000, and medical payments to others $5,000. So those are our limits. You see that number premium? It says $45.59. I don't know. I don't know what that number is, but I looked on the back. I looked further in the document, and you get a whole bunch of credits for this and for that. And anyway, after the credits that they would probably give everybody, our total for the annual was $1,248. We're going to do this again in December after we get that renewal notice, and hopefully we'll tell you, nope, didn't go up at all.
I hope so. You think it'll go down?
No, I don't think it'll go. I think it will go up, but I hope it doesn't go up very much.
Right.
Our house is 2000. They moved in right at 2016, but it was built in the end of 15, so they call it 8 years old.
Okay.
Remember the shingle thing about
Yes.
12-year-old shingles?
Yes.
We're 4 years away from that. We'll see on that too.
We will.
I don't know if we'll still be in the blog business in 4 years. What do you think?
Probably.
She kind of likes it now. She didn't like it for a long time. Look at her. Look at her.
Kind of used to it now.
Somebody's snoring back here. Hey,
Can you hear him?
pay
everybody?
attention.
He's going,
He sleeps while we do the show.
and then he's up all night. I tell
Reminds
you.
me of somebody that likes to sleep while I'm driving. Hey, here's something totally off topic, but I like to share ridiculous things with you. I saw this today online. It's a bill from a steakhouse. Okay, somebody went to a steakhouse, and I'll show it on your screen. I'm reading from I printed it out. It's a high dollar steakhouse. Look at these prices. They bought bone marrow, first of all. Have you gone into a restaurant and said, hey, you got any bone marrow?
I just love me some bone marrow.
Oh, my Lord. An octopus. Those are the first two things on the bill. Come on. All right, a Kobe filet, 4 ounce, $300. You know what? That makes it $1,200 a pound. We used to raise cows. You know what? We didn't get $1,200 for the whole cow.
We didn't.
1 pound, Lord. A New York strip, $300 for a 4 ounce. 4 ounces is a deck of cards, by the way. It's the size of a deck of cards. I don't even know what that is. A ribeye for $95. Now there's a bargain for you. Lobster, $150. 3 pounds of crab legs, $180 a pound, $540.
Wow.
Lord. The bill, $2,376 before tip.
2,000?
Yeah. If you gave a 20% tip, you're talking about $480 tip. Pretty close.
Okay.
That's a pretty good tip.
How many people were eating? Was that for one person, or was that
Oh,
for like
I
a
don't
whole
know.
table of people?
You can add up the main courses here. I see about 6 people. Tater tots were $27. That's all I could afford. I'd just take a large.
And some tater tots and some ketchup.
You probably get it, and there'd be 3 tater tots, $9 a piece.
Giant tater tots. No.
Oh my
Oh
Lord!
my gosh.
All right, last week's puzzle. The answer was Savannah Center.
Okay.
A lot of people got that right. Now here's this week's puzzle. I'm going to give you the clue, like always. It should be your first stop before construction or landscape projects. So there it is. That's got a lot of letters, doesn't it? You'll figure it out. Remember, don't put the answer down below.
No. Just say, I got it.
Or give me some kind of witty remark that lets me know you got it.
Time for out and about.
We're going to take you on another restaurant visit. This time we're going to Leesburg. The place we're going to take you to is probably a little less than 30 minutes from our house. But you know, the Villages is a long city, town, whatever, from north to south. So if you live on the south, it might be closer than us.
Yeah.
If you live on the north, it might be longer.
That's right.
So we went to Leesburg to a little place called
The Seafood Shack.
the Seafood Shack. Sounds really quaint and charming. It's actually in a strip mall.
Yeah, yeah.
And you can see it there on your screen. You go in and you go up to a counter,
Place your order.
place your order, and then you go sit down.
There's no menus. You have to look on the wall.
You look at the surfboards
Yeah.
for the menu.
Yeah.
And I wanted a fish sandwich. And you know, because they have fish, they specialize. It's the Seafood Shack. They told me they didn't have fish sandwiches. I said, really? Do you have fish? Yeah, we have cod. I said, do you have bread? Yes, we have bread. You don't have a fish sandwich? No, sir, we don't have a fish sandwich.
Bread, fish, bread. Sandwich.
Think about it. So I had to order fish and chips. You know, because I guess they figure if you have a fish sandwich, you're still going to want fries with it, right?
Yeah.
And they don't want to sell it for $12.99 because they can just give you the fish with the chips for $16.99. That's what it was, $16.99. So I got the fish and chips. Actually, we shared it.
We did.
Not because we're cheap.
Like, really?
We had a late breakfast.
We did.
But we wanted
did.
to do it out and about.
Yeah.
So we did it and we shared it, and it was plenty. The fish was good. It was flaky. It's fresh. It's not frozen.
Very fresh fish. It was good.
Super nice people working there. It was good. It was clean.
Excellent. Clean.
It's small. You saw from the pictures there.
Yeah.
But if you want to go there for lunch, you know, $16.99 plus your drink, another $3, so there's 20, and you got a tax and tip, so you're probably going to spend $25 for lunch there. But if you're in the area, stop in, give it a
Yeah,
try.
yeah.
They have other things too. You can see
But
from the
you
menu.
can. The fish was delicious, and the French fries were great. They were crispy. We like our French fries crispy.
I will say those were some of the best fries that I've had for a long time.
Yeah.
They were
yeah,
they were good.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
And you love the coleslaw.
I did like the coleslaw. Yeah. So.
You got a little cup of coleslaw. You saw the picture.
Yeah, I did.
So that's our out and about for this week.
Yeah.
If you have any suggestions of really great places that we need to try, send them in an email to us, and
Yeah, we'll go give it a try.
maybe we will.
Unless it's bone marrow someplace. It's time for the entertainment. We have great entertainment here in the Villages. So many places to go to. There's live music at at all the squares, of course. And it's the Savannah Center. What's coming up is Clark Barrios. They have music of the Michael Bublé, and that's August the 23rd. And then on August 26th is The Deal Goes On, a tribute to Kenny Rogers. That's going to be great music, I'm sure. And
You love Kenny Rogers.
I do.
He's dead, though.
I know,
This is a
but he
tribute.
was so handsome. Anyway, yeah, it's a tribute. Rocky and the Rollers Unplugged will be there at the Spanish Center on August 30th, and they're going to be with the Uncle Bob's Rock Shop and Kathleen Kane. So that's going to be a fantastic concert.
Rocky always puts on a good show.
Oh,
but
get
you
your
forgot where we went Friday night. Where did we go?
We went to see Dreamgirls. You guys, it was amazing. It was only here for 3 shows, and I believe, and we enjoyed ourselves so much. It was a great show.
Those
Yeah.
kids can sing.
They can sing.
Real
They
good.
can
And that was a
sing.
Victory production,
That
and
was.
they put on some great shows. I told you last week we're going to go see Clint Black,
Yeah. yeah.
and we're going to go see Jay
Yeah,
Leno
we're
on
looking
October
for-
20th.
That's right.
So Jay Leno's coming to town. That
Yes.
should be a lot of fun.
That's a lot of fun. And of course, at the Sharon and the Studio Theater, they're trying to get their subscription orders in. So season 8, so go and get those. You can go to the international series or the Broadway or a speaker series at the Sharon. And Studio Theater also has great shows. It's always fun. We've got something to do all the time.
Yeah, I'm tired. I get tired.
Yeah.
Tired. Okay, it's time for Sweet and Salty.
Ooh,
You're going to do the salty again?
I guess.
Well, where's the sweet? It's time for Sweet and Salty. How are we going to do it today?
You're going to do the sweet first.
Again? Why are you letting me do the sweet?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay, Mandy writes, thank you for putting my picture in and for answering my 2 questions last week. You are the reason we're moving to the Villages. I'm not just saying that, it's true. Boy, I don't know why we chose that for the sweet. It's not overly sweet, but it is true that we get approached when we went to the Dream Girls.
Yeah, about 3 or 4
10
times.
people
Yeah.
said, you're the reason we're here. And, we love that. As long as you love it, we love it.
Yeah, if you love it,
If you love it,
we're
we
so
love
glad.
it. We love it.
I
But we
don't-
do love hearing that from you.
Yeah,
If
we
we
do.
played a part and you come in here, it's nice to hear.
Yes, it is. Well, now it's time for the salty. There's no author's name on this one, but this is called Village Modus Operandi. Step out of line of that book of rules, or your goose is cooked. Take off the rose-colored glasses and see it all for what it is. No heaven on earth. Save yourselves.
I think that first line should have been step out of line and your goose is cooked. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. And they say it's no heaven on earth, save yourself. If you ask people, this is no lie, if you rounded up a bunch of people, didn't even tell them what you wanted, and you said, describe the villages, I'll bet you a bunch of them would say heaven on earth.
I do think so.
They would. And, I think that's jealousy speaking there. We don't know who wrote that, and we don't know what their motivation was for taking time out of their busy day to slam us like that.
Yeah.
Save yourself, it says. Well, you know what? I think that's what a lot of people think they did by moving here.
Yeah, I do too.
They're making the most out of their,
Yes.
what do they say, living their best life.
Living their best life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time for shout outs. Everybody, thank you so much. Now, at this time of the show, we like to thank the friends of our channel. These are people that, for one reason or another, they stand out to us. And, people that we meet on the street, people send us this just beautiful thing over here.
Yeah. Oh, we got a beautiful.
It's for doggy treats.
Doggy treats has
and,
Gizmo's
and we got
name.
some more doggy
Very
treats yesterday.
nice, yeah.
And I got this T-shirt, but it's just to thank you all.
Yeah.
And if you see your name up there, you know that you mean a lot to us.
Yes,
and
you
thank
do.
you for
Yeah.
hitting that super thanks button. That's one way that people do it, and we appreciate all of you.
We do appreciate all of you.
This is Pam and Tony. Here they are enjoying lunch at Red Sauce. They live in the village of Ashland. Hey, we're going to eat at Red Sauce.
Yes.
We've got plans to meet with some friends there
It's a
real
great
soon.
place. Carrie Clark sent us this picture of her and her husband. They saw us down at Prima in Brownwood. They're such nice folks. We enjoyed talking to them.
And this is Mike and Mary. Hey, we know another Mike and Mary.
Mike and Mary.
They took us up on our suggestion and they went up to Pudgy's.
Yeah.
That's up in Inverness.
Right?
And that's where they have that giant Indiana tenderloin. And we went up there. It's delicious. It looks like they're splitting that Indiana tenderloin, and why not? The one I got, I brought enough home to make 3 more meals out of.
did.
Lord,
You did.
that's the way you got to do it. It's too big for one person.
Yeah.
But Mike and Mary, thanks for sharing that and making me hungry.
That's true. Linda and Frank are from California. Here they are with me down at Bargains and Blessings, and they bought a home in Newell. And welcome and congratulations to you both. I hope you're enjoying your time here.
Yeah. Vinny, Lisa, and Harley. They're from New Jersey. They just closed on their new home in Lake Denham. They said Harley just loves watching Gizmo.
This pretty lady is Karen. She's so sweet. We bumped into her on the sidewalk in Brownwood. I remember that. She's a sweet
Yeah,
lady.
I complimented her
Yes.
hair. She's got beautiful
Oh,
white
my,
hair. It's
gorgeous.
yeah.
Pretty.
I wish if I do eventually ever go gray,
Yeah. Yeah, you're
I would
dark.
love to have hair like her.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah. All right, buddy, are you ready? You don't look ready.
Hey, wake up, Bubba. Hey.
Earn your keep, pal. Take it away, Giz.
Hi, everybody. Do you know what you call a man that has cat scratches all over his head? Claude. His name is Claude. Weasel walks into a bar. Bartender says, "Hi, Weasel. What can I get for you?" Pop goes the Weasel. Pop goes the Weasel. Dad used to teach with this cross-eyed teacher, and she lost a job. I asked him why, and he said she couldn't control her pupils. Oh, thanks for the jokes, everybody. Man, we get some good ones. Send them in if you have any, and I'll be sure and tell them. See you next week.
Good job, buddy. Good job. You've earned a treat. You earned yourself a treat. Yes, you did. Are you going to tell them a little Gizmo story
Yes.
about last night?
Yeah, we had a little accident last night. Gizmo sleeps in the bed with us, yeah. And last night I heard this little clunk, and I thought it was a phone or Kindle or something I'd laid on the bed, and it just rolled off. So this was like 12:30, and then at 1:30 I hear this, and I look, and I'm going, what's going on? And there's Gizmo on the floor. I go, what are you doing on the floor? You're supposed to be in the bed. And I'm going, oh my God, he fell out of bed. He fell out of bed. Poor baby. But he was fine. He wasn't limping. Nothing's wrong with his legs, but sure could have been.
That's going to do it for this week's edition of
Mailbag Monday.
We are so glad that you came along with us today, and we hope that you'll tune in on Thursday. We'll have a show for you. What is the show on Thursday?
I don't know.
We'll come up with something. Don't worry. We've got, like I always tell you, we've got several in the works, and
Yeah.
just depends. We've got a big landscaping show that I'm putting together for you. I don't know if I'll have it by Thursday or not, but we'll see.
We'll see. If you haven't done it yet, please subscribe to our channel and follow us on Facebook. Until next time.
See you when you get here.
I need a new hairdresser. Anybody got a hairdresser?
Oh, out and about.
That's what I said. It's time for out and about.
Out and about. Where'd we go? Where'd we go? Out and about. Where were we?
Oh, no.
And remember, we're looking at that
Okay.
green light.
All right, good.
What was I going to say?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. I don't read your mind. Not often.
I was going to say something.
Already. Oh.
Where'd we go? Where was it? Oh,
No. It says Jerry. Sorry, people.
blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Who's the fish place?
Ah,
He's always going, push.
I don't have a touch screen. I keep trying to punch this thing.
I have a touch screen. He doesn't. When are you going to get a touch screen? What?
It's your turn.